speed, ecology, fuel savings.
There are a few basic characteristics that engines, boilers, and turbines that use gas, diesel, and heavy oil should have.
XP Lab is the leader in the development of fuel additives. XP3 Extra Power, the most advanced technology in existence today.
XP3 is a combination of synthetic resins and organic compounds.
Greatly reduces fuel consumption, disperses the existing water in the fuel, keeps the injectors clean, greatly reduces fumes and emissions, has a detergent and antioxidant effect that reduces corrosion problems, reduces maintenance costs, and increases the life of engines and machines.
But shouldn't all the other products sold in the market do the same as XP3? To prove the efficiency of XP3, we have developed a test using diesel fuel number 2. XP3 will achieve the same results when used with gasoline and heavy fuels.
It is widely known that water in the fuel reduces combustion efficiency. Most of the fuel additives claim they disperse water.
We have prepared a test to show the additive's dispersion capacity. To conduct this test, we used a water-finding paste. When in contact with water, the color changes. In this test, we will use XP3 and 2 well-known products.
After shaking them, we notice immediately that the additives on the left and on the right show a water separation, whereas XP3 dispersed the water entirely.
To best prove the dispersion effect of the additives, we introduce a Q-tip with water-finding paste into the bottles. We notice that none of the other 2 products accomplishes their goal. As we can see, the Q-tip introduced into the bottle containing XP3 did not change the paste color, proving that the water has been totally dispersed.
Now we will see what happens to the additives when applied to diesel and water. Water is contained in the fuel tanks by condensation. Although this phenomenon cannot be avoided, it can be corrected.
In this test, we add approximately 1 cubic centimeter of water to the fuel. After shaking the tubes, we immediately notice how the water is trapped at the bottom, stuck to the walls, and emulsified in the fuel. We now add the additives.
Once the mix has been shaken, we can see that in the case of the other additives, the water has not been dispersed in the fuel.
Whereas in the mixture that contains XP3, it is clear and transparent, a result of the total dispersion of the water and fuel.
In order to prove it, we will once again use a Q-tip with water-finding paste.
There is a clear difference. A more homogenized diesel. More fuel, more efficient.
XP3 produces a perfect water dispersion even when added to other mixtures that had previously been mixed with other additives.
All additives claim they clean and decarbonize the fuel injectors and nozzles. They get clogged by the gum and varnish residue buildups.
In this test, we will add sulfuric acid to the diesel fuel to accelerate the separation and buildup of gums and varnishes.
This is how injectors in the injection system normally look when they start clogging. Now let's see what happens when we add the additives.
After mixing them for approximately 1 minute, we can see that the tube with XP3 is totally clear, whereas the other one did not improve at all.
The power of XP3 is such that it will remove all residues left from other additives.
This test will show the ecological characteristics of the additives.
Most all fuel additives claim to be ecological and to reduce pollution. With this simple experiment, we again notice how XP3 is the only one that burns with a clear flame and without smoke.
In fact, when XP3 is added to the burning fuel, we can clearly see that the flame is stabilized and smoke disappears.
XP Lab is a company that has achieved leadership and a reputable name thanks to great technical support, personal service, and above all, it keeps its promise.